Hey guys, this is a review of my main foundation, Revlon Colorstay Liquid, and I have it in the combination oily formula. They also have a normal dry formula, but I'll talk about that in a little bit. The first thing I love about this foundation is the range of colors that they have, which I think is really impressive, especially for a drugstore foundation, because I'm really fair and I've tried a bunch of high-end foundations. I mean, not like super high-end, but I mean I've tried, you know, Clinique, let me think, Stila, Bare Minerals, The Body Shop, all these different foundations, trying to find a match for my skin tone, and all of them were too dark because I am so fair. And this is seriously the only foundation I've ever used that matches my skin tone just about perfectly, every time. And you know, every other foundation I buy the absolute lightest shade and it would still be too dark for me. So that alone was like enough to make me fall in love with this foundation. The finish that it gives is really nice. It's like what I call like a natural matte, because it's not dewy, it's not like luminescent or anything like some of these foundations are. But sorry guys, my desk is cracking. But I find that some matte foundations can kind of give you that like chalky or fake look, like where it's so matte that it's unnatural, and this doesn't do that. I mean, it looks just like normal skin, like it's not super light reflecting, but it's not like really matte and gross looking, which I love. And I mean, I do wear translucent powder over it, which probably does make it a tiny bit more matte than it is on its own, but I mean, it just has a really nice natural finish. Its texture is really nice also for a liquid foundation. I mean, it's liquid, obviously. It's not like too thick and creamy, like to the point where it's hard to blend or anything, but it's also like not too runny, which I find like a lot of, especially drugstore foundations, can be just like watered down to the point where they're runny and it won't stay anywhere that they put it. So that's nice. It's really easy to apply. I mean, I haven't tried applying it with my hands or a foundation brush or anything just because I don't use that, but I use my Sonia Kashuk, or Sonia, however you say it, from Target, her blue blending sponge. And I mean, what I do is I just like, you know, pour a little bit of foundation on the back of my hand, wet the sponge so it's like saturated, just, you know, dab it on my hand, dab it, stipple it on, blend it out a little bit, and like it looks flawless. There's no streaking, there's no, you know, there's nothing uncovered, there's no like little weird dots or bubbles or anything weird that you can get when you're applying foundation. As far as coverage goes, it is pretty good, because I mean, I remember one of the first foundations I used was Bare Minerals, and I remember thinking how well it covered. Like, you know, it covered my freckles and my cheeks didn't look so rosy anymore and all this stuff. And then when I put this on, I was like, oh my god, my Bare Minerals like doesn't even hold a candle to this. Because honestly, I've done a couple of videos without makeup so you guys can see. I am Irish, I do with the rosy cheeks, I have freckles, and I mean, I don't break out often, but like sometimes I get like a little one down here or up here. And honestly, when I've been using this, and I use my, the blue sponge, and I stipple on, seriously, like over these blemishes and stuff, I don't even need a concealer. Like, that's how well it covers. The only place I need to use concealer when I'm using this foundation is like right here in the very corner of my eye, because I get like little dark circles. But that's it. It covers the blemishes, it covers the freckles pretty well. I mean, like, I can still see them a little bit, but not nearly as much as when, you know, I'm not wearing anything or I'm wearing a different foundation. And that alone is like amazing in itself. Like, I wouldn't technically call it full coverage, because I think if you did have like severe discoloration or a birthmark or something, it probably wouldn't cover it. But it's pretty heavy coverage for drugstore, and it doesn't take that much. Like, just a couple dabs all over my cheek, blend it in, and it just covers amazingly well. The price, I think, I mean, it's different depending on where you go. I think I've seen it range from about $8.50 or $9 to $12 or $13. But I mean, you know, if you go to most drugstores, you can get it for buy one get one free. Like, just look through your weekly ads. I think every couple weeks it will be buy one get one free or buy one get one half off somewhere. I mean, I bought this, but then I bought, actually no, when I bought the original, I wasn't sure if I was going to like it, so I bought this and a blush, and I got the blush free. And then when I bought backups, I bought 2 of them and it was buy one get one free again, and I had a coupon that had been like in the Sunday paper, so I got them for like $4 or $5 each. So you know, really cheap, really affordable, really easy to use, great range of colors for you guys. I think it pretty much has a color to suit everyone. I mean, if it can suit my really pale fair skin, it can suit just about anyone. I haven't looked at the darker shades, so darker skin tones, you're going to have to go check that out, but I'm pretty sure it goes pretty dark and covers, I mean, you know, warm and cool skin tones and everything. My couple issues with this, the packaging, I mean, like, you know, it's cute, but I'm not sure if they color the bottle or if the foundation just sticks to the sides, but I've been using this for a couple weeks and it still looks full, and even like when I hold it up to my lamp, I can't tell how much is left, so like, I mean, I can't tell like at all. So I think they do paint the inside of the bottle, so you can't really tell how much is left, which is kind of a bummer because you don't know when you're about to run out. And then the way it dispenses, I mean, it's just like the plain pour, so I have to pour it onto my hand, which is alright, but sometimes too much comes out, or like, you know, you get some and you need just like a tiny bit more for like your chin or your nose or whatever. You try to pour out just like a tiny bit more, and you get this like huge glob of foundation. Which, I mean, I know you can kind of scrape it back into the bottle, but not easily. And I really don't want to waste foundation, so, no. So I would like it better if it came with like a pump. Or my Clinique foundation comes in like a little squeezy bottle, so it is kind of easier to control the amount that comes out. That would be nice if it had a pump. I'm still looking for like a pump that I can buy separately at like a beauty supply store that'll fit this foundation bottle, and I'll let you guys know if I find one. But yeah, it's super affordable, it's great coverage, great finish, great application. I've never had it like fade away or rub off. I mean, I always do wear a face primer, either Benefits That Gal or Bare Essentials Prime Time. Every day I wear foundation, I wear one of those. But, you know, I've never had a problem with it streaking or running off or any of that gross stuff. I mean, I haven't, like, you know, gone swimming or gone for like a heavy duty workout in it, but I mean, it has been hot and humid outside and I haven't had a problem with it. So that's good. If you guys have any more questions on it, just let me know. Oh, there might be one more issue for you girls who use the normal dry formula, because I was looking and, like, I don't have oily skin, but people did say that the oily formula contains alcohol, so they advised me to get the normal dry. I mean, I did get the oily formula, but I haven't had any problems with it. But when I was looking, I'm not sure about the other shades, but in the lightest shade that I have, 110 Ivory, the normal dry formula was a lot darker and pinker, and I didn't think it was going to match me at all, so like that, I mean, that's why I got this one. So you may want to check that out. There might be some color variance between the two formulas that you need to look at. But yeah, if you guys have any more questions about this product or anything else, just send me a message or leave me a comment. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Bye!